Assalamualaikum guys. Today's story name is the Tickety Tale Teller. Once in a faraway town, there was a sky-high tower called Tall Stories, and in it lived the Tickety Tale Teller. Over the long years, she had filled the rooms with her wonderful tales, until Tall Stories was bursting with books. Whenever the children in the town below wanted to hear a story, they would fly a flag from their window, a dragon flag for a fairy story, a star flag for a space story, a ship for a pirate story, and so on. Every day, the Tickety Tale Teller would look down at the flags from her skyscraping tower and say to herself, "Another story, quickety quick. I'll be there in a tickety tick." And grabbing a bundle of books, she would slide helter-skelter down her banister and scoot out of the door. She became busier and busier. Everyone wanted a story. Bedtimes were a hurly-burly of comings and goings as she scurried from house to house. The poor Tickety Tale Teller was rushed off her feet. It would be so much easier if she could tell all the children a story at the same time. But how? And then she had an idea. That evening, a huge hot air balloon appeared over the town. It floated lower and lower, bumping into the buildings. As it went, people flung open their windows just in time to hear a voice below. "Once upon a time, inside the balloon's basket was the Tickety Tale Teller holding a giant megaphone." "Please go away," shouted the children. "You're waking us up. Besides, we want to read a story properly." She went away. Well, she already had another idea. The following evening, great glittering fountains of sparks glowed in the sky above the town. Fireworks! People flung open their windows as a bright finger of fire wrote, "Once upon a time," and then fizzled out as the air whooshed and whizzed and weirdly gigged. "Please go away," shouted the children. "You're waking us up. Besides, we want to be told a story properly." For many days, no one saw the Tickety Tale Teller. The children flew their story flags, but she never came. Don't disturb. Inside Tall Stories, there was a flurry of housework as, room by room, the Tickety Tale Teller cleared the shelves of books. The following morning, a carnival float rumbled through the town, fluttering with bunting and banners and heaped with brightly wrapped parcels. Out jumped the Tickety Tale Teller, and she scooted from door to door, popping a parcel through every letterbox. Inside each parcel was a storybook with a note saying, "Please read this tale to the children until they can read it to you." And so it was that everyone in the town became a storyteller. It was now their turn to fill Tall Stories with tales of their own. As for the Tickety Tale Teller, it was time to move Climbing into her balloon, she floated away, scattering a trail of brightly wrapped tails. Allah Hafiz.